If you love making your own homemade frosting for cakes and cupcakes, then you're not gonna wanna miss today's video because I'm gonna show you how to make my favorite frostings. Vanilla, chocolate, cream cheese, you're not gonna wanna miss it. Hey everyone, it's Dorothy with crazyforcrust.com and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm gonna show you how to make 4 of my favorite frosting recipes. These are super easy and you can use them on any cake or cupcakes or even cookies that you like. I'm gonna show you how to make vanilla frosting, chocolate buttercream frosting, cream cheese frosting, and whipped cream frosting that's stable. These are my favorite frosting recipes. I know you're gonna love them. For more delicious desserts and easy recipes, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Now let's get in the kitchen. First up, vanilla frosting. Vanilla buttercream is probably my absolute favorite because I'm totally team vanilla. I love this frosting. I use it on cupcakes, I use it on cake. You can tint the frosting to make it a color. It looks really pretty with sprinkles all over it. This is one of my favorites. So we're gonna start with 1 cup of unsalted butter. Make sure it's softened, and I like to mix it a little bit before I add some powdered sugar. We're gonna use a total of 4 cups of powdered sugar, but I'm gonna add it 1 cup at a time, and then I'm gonna run my mixer to fully incorporate the powdered sugar. I absolutely love using a stand mixer to make frosting. I feel that it is a lot easier. It's less likely that I'm gonna wear the powdered sugar, and it beats it so much faster. So if you have a stand mixer, I highly recommend it. Once it's all incorporated, I'm going to add a half of a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm gonna mix that in, and then I'm gonna add 2 to 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. I start with 1 tablespoon, mix it in, and then I add more as needed, beating in between each addition until I get the desired consistency I need for spreading. I know you're gonna love this on cakes and cupcakes. I even use it on sugar cookies. It's my versatile go-to vanilla buttercream recipe. All right, what if you're in the mood for chocolate? I love putting chocolate frosting on chocolate cupcakes or cake, vanilla cupcakes or cake, sugar cookies, anything like that. I eat it with a spoon sometimes. Chocolate frosting, super easy to make. It's based off my vanilla buttercream recipe. Instead, I add cocoa, and it's super fluffy and delicious. I'm adding half of a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder and 1/4 teaspoon salt to 1 cup of unsalted butter. And then I'm gonna add in 3.5 cups of powdered sugar, 1 cup at a time, mixing in between each one, just like I did for the vanilla frosting. Once it's mixed in a little bit, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then I'm gonna start adding my heavy whipping cream. Start with 1 tablespoon, mixing between each addition until it gets to the consistency that you wish, about 2 to 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. And then you can use this frosting on cupcakes or on cake. It's so yummy. All right, let's talk about cream cheese frosting. Cream cheese frosting is probably everyone's favorite frosting. It's super sweet and tangy. It's like the cream cheese balances out all that powdered sugar. Oh, this is my favorite frosting. I love it on carrot cake. I love it on red velvet. I mean, this is seriously something that if I was gonna make frosting shots for like a party, I would just fill some shot glasses with cream cheese frosting and sprinkles, and people can eat it with a spoon. That's how good it is. This one starts off with 8 ounces of cream cheese and 1/2 cup of unsalted butter. Make sure they're both softened. I like to mix these together before I start adding powdered sugar, so cream them together until it's nice and smooth and not lumpy. I'm using a hand mixer or a stand mixer for this. And then once it's nice and smooth, you can start adding in the powdered sugar. We're using a total of 3 cups of powdered sugar. I like to mix them in 1 cup at a time. Once you have the powdered sugar all mixed in, you can add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix that in, and then once it's nice and smooth and creamy, it's perfect for frosting. All right, the last frosting we're gonna talk about today is something that I absolutely love. It's whipped cream frosting, and this frosting is stable because I use cream cheese along with the heavy whipping cream to make a sweet and fluffy whipped cream that will be sturdy. So you can use this to frost cakes, you can frost cupcakes with it. It's one of my favorite frostings to use for strawberry shortcake or anything with fruit because it's nice and light and fluffy. I know you're gonna love this one too. This one starts with 8 ounces of cream cheese. Make sure that it's softened. Add 1 cup of powdered sugar to that. And then you're going to also add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix this together with a hand mixer or a stand mixer until it's nice and smooth and there are no lumps. And this is when you're gonna add the cream. I'm using cold, heavy whipping cream, 2 cups. I'm adding it slowly while I'm mixing. And you're gonna keep mixing on high speed once you finished adding all of the heavy cream, and it will whip up like regular whipped cream, except the cream cheese in there is gonna keep it nice and stable. So just keep whipping and keep mixing on high speed until stiff peaks form. This will take a little bit longer with a hand mixer than it would with a stand mixer. Once it's done, it's perfect for piping. So there you have it, 4 of my favorite frosting recipes. These are great with cupcakes, cake, pie, cookies, everything that you can imagine. Keep watching for more dessert recipes and leave me a comment and let me know which frosting is your favorite.